Song Ji-han's unique strength stats were the reason he was in the top 100. And martial power is also a great unique stat, but before unlocking the nameless divine arts, it was just a stat that combines strength, vitality, and agility. Absolute domain, magic power, fortification, and telekinesis are good, but martial power can't be compared to force, a power that transcends reality. Of course, even an ability as powerful as force but differs depending on the user. And the power of Baron's force is on an entirely different level. And Baron, who was gifted with incredible magic power from the start, is able to use a force that's at least twice as strong as Ji-han's. Even if Ji-han has better control, it's useless against absolute power of Baron. And Baron will become the top ranker in the world through pure power, despite his lack of control. Then Ji-han started training because he knew that luck alone would not help him become the top player. Ji-han was thinking during training that he had the same ability as Baron, but trying to beat Baron at his own game would be suicidal. And the only way to win is unlocking the nameless divine arts. After a while, he finished his training and was looking at the system screen. Oh, it was a picture of the Baron. Ji-han can't believe the Baron's current appearance, and he asks himself, is the Baron seriously the same person? Ji-han did hear in the past that Baron put effort into looking more mature after he became the guild master, but he can't believe this. Suddenly the phone rings, and the caller was Haeyeon. Ji-han was thinking that she calling to thank him for his betting advice. He said hello to her, and she said, "Mr. Sung, could you give me just one more betting option?" He was surprised from her questions. Then he answered her that she should bet on him being first. On the other hand, in building Twin Star Guild, Haeyeon was surprised someone calling Miss to her then. She turned back and she found her personal assistant and asked her, "What is there?" Ga-young said, "I'm here to escort you to the meeting." Haeyeon said, "Oh, right, so it's already time. And sorry, but could you wait 5 more minutes?" Ga-young said, "Did something happen?" Haeyeon answers, asked Ji-han for some picks this morning because I lose much money. Ga-young said, "How shameless." And what did he says? Haeyeon said, "You've seen the news lately, right? Ji-han's going to participate in the global top 100, and the USA's superstar, Baron, is also going to participate. Despite his opponent, he still said I should bet on him being first." Ga-young said, "What incredible confidence," and Haeyeon answered, "Well, honestly, it's understandable." Ga-young said, "Either way, won't he have a hard time against Baron? And how are you supposed to beat a guy who flies around and just bombards you?" Haeyeon said, "So you're thinking the same thing as me. Baron will win, right?" And I was a bit shaken by how precisely he predicted the Korea-Japan match, but I'm going to bet on Baron as I originally intended. Then Haeyeon said, "Ga-young, how are you doing? Are you having good results on Battle.net? I see that you've been trying hard recently." Ga-young looked frustrated and said, "About that, there's something I wanted to tell you." On the other hand, Sun Ji-han was taking a break, and he was thinking about his stats and how he has only 29 point in Matrial power, and that not enough. So he decides to put his point in Matrial power, and it increases to level 30. Suddenly, message from system appears that Wanderer's Eye has been activated, and the constellation, Wandering Martial God, has detected Sun Ji-han through his fragment. Then everything became dark also. Sun Ji-han can't see the god, but he can feel it, and it's the same as it was back then. At this moment, Wandering Martial God was watching Sun Ji-han, and he has recognized Sun Ji-han as his successor. Sun Ji-han was remembering that this god gave him a lot of help in past life. And now, the shill nameless divine arts is being passed. Usually, a constellation support comes with a high price, but the Wandering Martial God never asked Sun Ji-han for anything. And the basic martial art. 3 talents is being registered. It is footwork, lightning thunderstep. But suddenly, Martial God became angry, cut off communication, stopped the transfer of skills, and Sun Ji-han felt severe pain. Sun Ji-han was shocked and didn't know what happened. Then a message from the FOD appeared that he is annoyed because he has realized that Sun Ji-han already unlocked the 3 Elihir fields. And Martial God is extremely cautious of Sun Ji-han. Sun Ji-han didn't know what did that mean and asked himself, just because I already unlocked the elixir fields, why is such a godlike being in Battle.net worried about that? Then Martial God has cancelled passing on his martial art. And God has retrieved his fragment from Sun Ji-han, so he felt pain. Sun Ji-han returned to the real world. Then he quickly looked to his state. But what he found was shocking. He lost his gift. Like and subscribe to encourage me to upload more videos.